So here we have the Seat Alhambra 2 litre TDI SE manual on a 16 plate. We'll start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But as you can see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space, and that is with all 7 seats in place. So let me show you what it's like when you fold these rear 2 down. So as you can see, with the rear ones folded down, the boot space is fantastic on this car, and those 3 middle ones will also fold should you need them to. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in fantastic condition, as are the carpet areas. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer with the fuel gauge, as you can see. And then in the middle, we have the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car of 26,430. You can change the information that's displayed. They use controls on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. Not only is there a driver's menu, but there's a stereo one and your phone as well. So, and you can go all the way back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, the controls I was using are these ones just here, and this little wheel that you can turn and push if you wish to select a particular option. We've also got voice activation for the phone, so once you pair your phone, hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you. And then on the left hand side, we have stereo controls. The stereo itself is over in the centre here. It's all colour touchscreen. You've got a few option buttons down the right and left hand side, so for example, you'd hit radio to bring it to this screen. But everything else is touchscreen. So you've got FM and AM radio, as you can see. In terms of other media inputs, if we hit source just there, we've got a CD player, USB input, auxiliary input, an SD memory card slot, which is just there, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. So there's loads of ways of listening to your music on this car. Beneath that, we've got the dual zone climate control. So fan speed is adjustable in the middle here. Temperature on either side of the car is adjustable with the dial on that side of the car, or the corresponding side of the car. Air conditioning is on when that light is on, so that button will turn it off and back on again. You can hit auto, and what will happen is the car will take control of the fan speed to maintain these temperatures for you, and you can just override that by readjusting the fan speed yourself. Beneath that, we've got a few buttons. From right to left, this turns off the traction control. This will turn off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. If you hit that button, it won't cut out. Some people prefer it that way, so you'd have to hit that button every single time you start the car should you wish to turn it off. That one will turn on the front parking sensors, and when they're on, you'll get a little display up here showing you what objects are close to you, front and rear. And then the last button is to set the tyre pressure warning. So if you were to deflate your tyres slightly, you can press that button to reset it at your desired amount. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox. We've got an electronic handbrake with auto hold function, as well as a 12-volt charging socket. And then in the central armrest, a second 12-volt charging socket, the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.